Welcome back to Low Buck Builds. In this video, we're going to install these new mirrors from Amazon, and I'll give a quick review on them, so stay tuned. So here I'm doing the unboxing. They were packaged well. I do like how they were wrapped so the mirrors don't get scratched or anything. Overall, the feel of them is pretty good. I mean, for what you're paying. I know you can pay $100 a piece for these mirrors, and to me, they're probably gonna get beat up just like the other ones. So there's just no reason to spend the money. The one complaint I would have is these bottom covers that slide in. They just seem like they're gonna fall off, so I just took them off anyway. I mean, they are gonna be pressed up against there, but you're gonna fight them falling out while you're trying to bolt the others in. So I just didn't want to mess with it, so I just went ahead and just took them off. So here's the exact Amazon description for these mirrors. It does say that it doesn't fit 2001 Jeep Wrangler, and that is not true. I can vouch that it does. I have the factory half doors and the hardtop, and I had no issues with fitment. And there is a link in the description. It'll take you to this exact item if you want to check it out. So let's move on to installing these bad boys. So here they are, the brand new mirrors we're going to be installing today. So our first step is going to be get the old mirrors off, obviously. So yeah, good old torque bits. I might have to drill them out. That's what usually happens with these old Jeeps, but we'll see. All right, we're gonna try to pop these loose with the T25 on this side. The other side's got the little square head. I'm not sure what the technical name is, but these are Torx. Oh, it broke loose without breaking. That one looks like an Allen. Nice little mix of bolt too. They actually broke loose. I am shocked. I'll go ahead and zap these two out and get an Allen for that. All right, let's see if we can break this one loose. Holy cow. That never happens. When I did my YJ, I had to do pretty much drill out every single Torx bit and replace it with bolts. So this one, for some reason, had H4 Allen and then two torque bits, T25s. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out and grab a tray. All right, I got our tray. Let's go ahead and pull these out. I'm not sure why it's got mixed bolts, but it does. All right, so we got our T25 for the other two. For some reason, they're mixed. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these out. All right. This one, I'm gonna put the bolts back the way they came out. So I'll put the oddball one in the same place. Oh, I need the other wrench though. So overall, this side went in pretty easy. I mean, besides the two different types of bolts, everything else went pretty smooth. So here, I'm just lightly hitting them with the impact. You definitely don't want to crack this plastic. I just kind of buzz them in just to save some wrenching, make it a little faster. All right, I'm gonna hand tighten just to make sure I don't crack this plastic. You can feel how much torque I'm putting. Oh yeah, that feels good, solid. We'll do the same with that one oddball screw. Then we'll be ready to move on to the other side. It's all on there. So awesome. All right, so I'm gonna get set up on the other side where we have some weird square bits and I'll be back. So once again, we're gonna break them loose by hand so we can try not to strip them out. This is a little too big. Yep, I don't think we're gonna get as lucky on this one. We're gonna have to drill this one out. All right, so what we got going on is we're stripped out. It's got those weird square bits and they're not coming out. So unsurprisingly, we're gonna have to drill these out and put new screws in. So let's get these out. I'll probably grab one from the other side and go get some new screws. All right, so we got an 1/8 inch bit. We're gonna go ahead and drill these out. All right, we got the 1/4 inch. Usually the heat from the drilling will already loosen them up. There we go. Got one coming out. You always gotta have one stubborn bolt. There we go. Oh, we broke it off. Shit. All right, so these threads are damaged, so I'm gonna go ahead and drill and tap these out. We're gonna go to a 5/16. So we're gonna drill them out at a 1/4 inch. The reason I tapped them out to 5/16 is I have some flush mount Allen bolts left over from my YJ project before. I'm probably an oddball, but I just use Croyle. If you can break loose bolts, it can lubricate for tapping. Forward 1/2 turn, back 2 turns. Boom, just like that. So what I ended up doing is grinding around the bolt to make it fit in the mirror socket. So we'll get this one installed with the rest of them and we'll finally have this mirror done. And none of this is the mirror's fault. This is all just an old Jeep with some rusty old bolts. So overall, I'm pretty happy with these mirrors. They're pretty solid. One of my biggest things I was worried about is them being loose where you turn them, but they're actually snap in pretty good. The bottom piece was my only concern there, but I just left it off. So, I mean, you get what you pay for. Again, these are going to get beat up on the trail anyway, so there's no reason to pay $100 a mirror. You know, $50 for this set I think is a pretty good deal. And the only issues I had putting them in were because it's an older Jeep. I had to drill and tap some stuff. That's just normal. That's not the mirror's fault. So overall, I'd say they're good buy. So as always, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button so I know the content you guys want to see. And hit that subscribe button if you want to see the next project, which will be fender flares on this Jeep. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.